One, two, three.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
Hey guys! So today we're going to make chocolate chip cookies, and I just got back from my Florida trip too. So, woo. And the first thing that you do is you're gonna preheat your oven, and so we have to do 3/4 of white sugar and then 3/4 of brown sugar. And then we have 1 cup of eggs and 2 sticks of butter. So we're gonna do the butter first. We're gonna put the butter in the mixing bowl. And we did clean our hands before we baked, which we should always do. Okay. Now we add eggs. Eggs. So we have our eggs. Just gonna add those in. And now we're gonna add the sugar, the brown sugar in.
White sugar.
Oh, this is the brown sugar. Okay, let's just add this in. And then mix it up. And what number should we mix it up
Medium.
again?
Halfway.
So there we go. It's mixing. Making sure it's blended well. So now that we have our stuff blended and nicely, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. So let's add that in. Okay, here we go. Now let's shut it and blend it up. Okay, so it's blended now. The vanilla blended in here, we're going to add our dry ingredients on, and to make sure it doesn't get all over the cabinet, we put on this shield. So we have to slowly add it in. So we're going to start with the salt. Put that in. Okay. Now this is our baking soda that we're going to add. We're going to put this one in nice and slow. Okay, now we're gonna add in the flour. It's just a little bit at a time. Okay. Now that we have the flour in, it's time to start it up. And then we'll see how that looks. Looking good. Okay, so we have to add in just a tiny bit at a time because it's going to get thick. Okay. Now that we have that, we have to keep an eye on it to make sure it's looking good and fine. Time to add some more. Smelling really good. adding it until you're completely done with it. Just adding a little, but that's okay. Accidents happen. So it's looking kind of thick. Let's keep pouring in, but try not to get it as big of a mess as we did last time. Keep it going. Put in more flour. And there we go. All done. So now that we have these sides scraped, now that we have the flour blended, we're going to scrape the sides off fast. So you have to make sure the sides are nice and scraped, so nothing.
Alright.
So now that we have the sides scraped off, we're just going to turn it on for a few more seconds. Okay, so now that we're done mixing it, we're going to raise this up and get all this off of here. Now that we have that off, and there we go. So now that we just mixed that up and we took the beak off, we're going to add 12 ounces of chocolate chips.
Okay.
And we're going to stir it. Okay. Now we're going to, it may be a little rough when you do it. So once we have this in, we're going to head over to the pans and do all that stuff.
Just keep mixing.
Just make sure you keep mixing your chocolate chips in here. Get them nice. So now that we have our chocolate chips all mixed in, we have this device to help us do it. Make sure you line your parchment paper before you do it. We're going to do 3 rows and we're going to do 4 on each one. So we're going to scoop some out. This would be good. And we're going to squeeze it whenever we want it to come out. So let's say right here. And we squeeze it. And it comes out. So
Comes out.
we're just going to scoop up another one.
Oh, that would be so great. It would be so great. It would be so great.
Now that we have our cookies all trays, we're going to put them in the oven for 10 to 11 minutes. Now that the cookies are done baking, we're going to put them on cookie racks to let them cool. So I'm testing my cookies. Excuse my little sister in the background. I think the cookies are delicious.
Well, all right. Let me see.
This is Larry testing out my cookies. Back to the video.
Oh, yeah. Very good. Yum, yum.
Just packaged up my cookies in palm trees because I love the beach so much. 75 cents each, or it's $9 for a baker's dozen. I'll be selling these very soon.